Hi students, in this exercise we are going to learn how to create alignment from Polyline. Most designers have used either polylines or lines and arcs to generate the horizontal control of their object. So it's common for surveyors to generate polyline to describe the center of right of way, or for an environmental engineer to draw a polyline to show where a new channel should be constructed. These team members may or may not have Civil 3D software, so they use their familiar tools, the line, arc and polyline, to describe their design intent. Although these objects are good at show where something should go, they don't have much data behind them. To make full use of these objects, you should convert them to Civil 3D alignment that can then be shared and used for myriad purposes. Once an alignment has been created from a polyline, offset can be created to represent right of way, building lines and so on. So in this exercise we will convert a polyline into an alignment. Just open 601 drawing from the description link I will put there and you can download. You will see a polyline that represents the center line of the proposed road together with the parcels that you already learned in the previous chapter. So from the home tab of the create design panel, here you will see create alignment from object. Just select, and when prompted to the select first line, you can pick the polyline that define the center line near its north end and press enter. At the press enter to accept the alignment direction, you will see this arrow, and just press enter to accept the direction of alignment, but you can change them later if you want to reverse your alignment. So the create alignment dialog box from object dialogs appear. You can change name here for the road T and set the type fields to center line from the down list if it is not here. Before exploring our exercise, we must need to explore these all of tools little. Prior to 2040 release, creating from object had no constraints because everything was fixed. In current version, Civil 3D tries to find tangency where a curve is between two lines and establish that tangency as a constraints. Line will always be set to not constraints. Okay, it means it will fix, but if the curve is tangent, it will be set to constraints on both sides. It means it will free, and we will learn about changing those constraints in this chapter also. In the create alignment from object dialog box, there are many settings that we can adjust when creating an alignment. First, the name. There is the alignment name. No alignment name can be duplicated in the drawing. Then we have types. The alignments type can be thought of as place for objects that are alike. The object can react differently depending on which type is selected. If you drop down menu, you will see centerline alignment. It's used mainly for center of road, streams or swales. Civil 3D place this alignment in the alignment and centerline alignment branch. So the second one we have offset. It's used for offset alignment. The difference between this and the centerline alignment is that you have the option in the alignment properties dialog to set offset parameters such as naming a parent alignment and offset values. Offset alignments are dynamically linked to their parent alignment and will update automatically when the parent alignment change. So Civil 3D placed this type of alignment in the alignments and offset alignments branch. Then if you see, we have curb return, which are the radii at intersection. The difference between this and the offset alignment is that instead of offset parameters, we have the option in the alignment properties dialog to set curb return parameters, such as setting two parent alignments and offset. Curb return alignments are also dynamically linked to their parent alignment. So Civil 3D places this type of alignment in the curb return alignment branch. Then we have rail. Its use as it's explained with the name, that rail design. The difference between this and the other alignment is that this alignment is set using typical rail geometry such as degree of curvature and cant. In addition, a unique tab is added to the alignment properties dialog called rail parameters, where we can specify the track width. Civil 3D places these alignments type in rail alignment branch. So at the end we have miscellaneous. This is a stripped down alignment type that contains only information: stationing, masking, point of intersections, and constraint editing tabs. So Civil 3D places this type of alignment in the miscellaneous alignment branch. If we see down, we have description. There is an optional field that where we can place the description of what your alignment represents. Then if you see on the right side, you will see starting station. This value, either positive or negative, will be the starting stationing of the alignment. This is handy if you need to start your alignment to coincidence with existing stationing, or if you want to have your 0 plus 0 stationing at an intersection of a road. If you forget to set this value here, you will change in later in the alignment property dialog box also. So then we have in the general tab down, the first one we have site. This is a place to keep Civil 3D object that you want to interact with each other, as previously mentioned in the previous chapter. All of your alignments in these exercise will be put on the none site. So then we have alignment style. We can set different style to visually show our alignments. Then we have alignment layers. This setting overrides the layer that is specified in the drawing settings of the alignment that we created. Then we have alignment label set. As with the alignment style, we can choose how your alignment will be labeled. So the down here we have conversions tool, conversion options. Depending on our selections, these will add curves and or erase the original entities or neither. Then if you switch to the design criteria tab, it contains some different options like starting design speed. Use this option to specify the design speed of the alignment for the starting station. If no additional design speed are applied to a different sections of the alignment, this speed will be used for the entire alignment. So design speed is used to calculate the superelevation and to establish design criteria. Then if you see down, use criteria design based, here we have use design criteria based. If you will check box the use design criteria file and use design check set options are available like this. These options enable the software to keep track of certain design standards that you would like your alignment to meet and notifying you when those standards are not met. When we use design criteria here, we can define the design criteria as it is defined in the design manual, a policy of geometric design of highway and streets 2011. If you go there, you will see from the American Association of State Highway and Transportation Official. And we have another one, use design check set. Here you can set rules or expressions for lines, curves, spirals and tangents, intersections. So many of these settings will be discussed further in this chapter also. So let's move to the design and we will fill this data into our dialog box. First we put the name of the alignment, road D, and then type of alignment should be centerline. And here down for site we will not use any site for this. Then we have alignment style, it is should be proposed. You can select from the drop down menu and within conversion options, leave layers and label should be major and minor. Then here we have conversion options. Make sure that the add curves between tangents option is unchecked and erase the existing entities box is checked. So create alignment from dialog box is ready to create alignment from a polyline. Just accept and other settings leave as it is. Just press OK and you will see our alignment has been created from the polyline. So when this exercise will end, keep open this file for the next exercise where we are going to create offset alignment for this alignment as a parental alignment. Hope you like this video. Stay tuned.